everyone. Welcome back to the Halls of Chaos. This is, session 12 for us now. Mamma mia, we're on our way. This is good stuff. Announcements, I think primarily one is we will be probably starting to stream on Sundays and Thursdays from 6 to 8. On both of those days, especially as we move forward, looking at 2-hour sessions instead of 4-hour sessions, making them a bit more manageable for everyone. And as far as other announcements go, this voting poll will still be up for the rest of this week. And then we'll collect all of that on whether or not you want 4-hour sessions or 2-hour sessions. And I think we can find that
You can find that in the descriptions of any of our social medias. We are on Instagram. That's where you're going to get most of your announcements. We're also on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. And you guys are already here on Twitch, which means you're winning. So thank you for that. Also, we announced last time, but I want to do another little shout out here. There's a new button, like right underneath me. Maybe it's over here. It's somewhere where you can click and you can subscribe. You can subscribe now to Halls of Chaos, and it's super awesome. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you can subscribe to us for free, which is super cool. So, do that. That would be awesome. It'll help us upgrade our equipment.
Yes!
Yay!
Yes! Good stuff. And I think that's everything up unto just the quick, of course, reiteration of narrative initiative, playing cards, face up, face down. They decide when they go in combat. Roll initiative turns into slugfest, all that. Lingering wounds is a thing which will be applied to characters if they drop to 0, if a crit is hit on them, whatnot. We do have a player who has a lingering wound right now, and we'll see how that affects them. And finally, this is a science fiction, science fantasy setting, so magic works a little bit differently. Technomancy, cyberpunk kind of vibes in this futuristic city known as Pegalios, the planet of Tilion. The year is 2667. Yeah. Look at me, remembering my lore. All of it's bouncing around. And we are in the middle of the Festival of Sovereigns. It is the 3rd day of the week. And last time our party, Damage Control, found themselves in an alleyway, dark, perhaps the darkest alleyway in all of Mineral Heights. Interacting with Uralashai, who informed them that within their bodies are imperceptible vibrations that, if they do not fulfill his wishes, they will die. Held hostage. They began to plan to fulfill the tasks that he wants of them. So, party traveled to speak with Deidre's father, as well as to enact plans to board the flagship of the Tilionite Starfleet in order to fulfill their first task. And they are just leaving the Crackshot Arsenal together, and walking up to them is the tallest of 6 men in military garb. The shortest is a halfling, the only halfling of humans. And he approaches the party rolling up his sleeves. The tallest one is about 5'10". Walking up. Hey! Don't much like you in my district. And he's coming up, and he's gonna poke Zegan in the forehead, who's about the same height, actually. Go on.
And who might you be?
Who are you? I don't fucking know. Get out.
Yeah, who are you?
Obviously, no one. As Flint kind of pushes his way up into the front, in between those three guys. And...
Oh shit! You're taller up close.
He's a short king. Give him some grace.
Yeah, so... Yet again, I asked, who might you be?
Maybe this wasn't worth it. Go about your business.
Oh, no. You've already got her attention.
Oh, no.
We'd much like a name.
No, that's fine. And he turns and he starts walking away.
Who's your commanding officer?
Just roll an intimidation check.
Ooh, exhaustion. So, disadvantage. That's a natural 3.
Your mom! And he runs off.
Your mom.
I'm not going to, but I want to.
And his buddies follow him. The halfling just squints at you. The other halfling, Rhodia. And then runs off with them. And you're here in the military district. Beneath the Ambition Towers. Above you is a large battleship floating there. Whether or not it's the Anikatas, you're not sure, but...
Alright, so... Were you successful getting any information?
You know, I don't even think I got her name.
Alright, well... I found an article from, about an engineer that worked on the ship and everything like that. I spoke to her about it, and she said someone who might have more information on that is actually the sovereign of Ekmeral, our guild. So maybe we set up a meeting, like Kel and BP said that we could.
I think we'll probably get, what was his ward's name? Something that begins with an S, I think. But yeah.
Are you talking about the ward that was getting hot-headed in front of us?
No,
Oh, you're talking about
Ekmeral's ward.
Ekmeral's ward.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, do we want to go back and kind of talk stuff over?
Wouldn't be a bad idea. I think if we went back there and tried to get a favor from them or a meeting from them, it might not be bad if we had the mission that we are told to do done first.
That's true. It's very true.
Well, that takes more time, but we have 20 days.
How many days till we have till the meeting or the dinner party?
You're on the 3rd day. It was on the 2nd to last day, so
I think we have 3 days
yeah.
until the dinner. Okay.
We have about 3 days.
I mean, I'm going to have FaceTime with the sovereigns anyway in 3 days. So, well, however many of them actually show up. I have FaceTime with some of the sovereigns already in a few days. So, really, we kind of have time to not burn, but...
Is Calcom going to be there?
Does Calcom usually show?
It depends
Okay.
if Rin's there or not.
If Rin's there, she'll be there. Usually. Probably.
Is there any way we could guarantee that?
No, but could talk to Mama and Papa and see what they know. But maybe we should go back to talk about this stuff.
Yes, maybe in a more private setting.
Walking and talking. You start heading back to Mural Heights. A bit of information found, a small lead, and you make your way back through the city. Same station you came out of, on the opposite route, back to the apartment. Alright. And it's pretty uneventful on your way back. Gets to be about 4 p.m. by the time you get back with all the traffic, after all the talking. And you're back in the afternoon.
So, our plan of attack is to either do the job for the guild,
Mm-hmm.
to talk to your godparents to try to see who was going to be there,
Mm-hmm.
and just to try to meet them there. Like, are we just playing a waiting game for a few days with our life on the line?
Not a waiting game. I think we are working on gaining clout in that time that we can trade in for information or FaceTime or something like that. I think Fyodor's right. We should probably have the job done if we're going to be like, hey, Camilo, can we have a meeting with you?
I mean,
Because what are we going to be able to get done in the time between now and the banquet?
well, to be fair, we could scout out the ship. We just need to figure out a way onto it.
Well, if we can talk to Calcombe while she's there, I could maybe see if we could get if me and another person could get like a tour of the ship so that I could better help with recruiting people.
Is there any way that we can go about this without going to the Sovereign directly?
I mean, we can always talk to their wards.
I just worry that if we start talking around to a bunch of the Sovereigns, that the Sovereigns will then talk that all of them have been talking to us. And then we
I'm not
will start
saying
to get
all of us. I'm saying like a couple of us talk to the sovereigns.
I mean, yes, but I mean, if you talk to the Sovereign of Defense and the Sovereign of War, and you're trying to get information and view things and map it out, it might put a little bit of a note above you on your head to keep an eye on you.
Maybe, but like also this is what my family does. This is what we're known for, is connecting people with other people. I don't know.
Is the airship docked?
Yeah.
Has it at all? What we've seen, does it take off and like float around during day, or does it just stay there the whole time, just
Stays there.
docked, ready for?
Go ahead and roll your choice, a history check or a retroactive perception. Glancing up at it, you would see sparks. Like you would recall as you had seen it, it looks like it's under repair.
If it is being repaired, we as well could do it the old-fashioned way and just
Sneak on. Go under disguise. That way we don't have people in high places looking for us.
I think some of us are a bit more sneaky.
I'm not very sneaky, and also I'm very pink. It's gonna be hard to cover these up.
But you could get the tour.
Yes, yeah, I mean, I think that it would be, I mean, I can talk to my godparents, but I think it would be totally normal for me to ask all the sovereigns for tours of their facilities.
What? Do you know of Calcom's ward?
I don't, well, do I? Do I know who Calcom's ward is?
Yeah. You know that her ward is her own little sister, Theodora.
What if, instead of all of us sneaking in, since you said it's kind of hard to cover up the pink, what if you serve as a distraction?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You could talk to the ward or whoever is guarding the place to secure it while the others can sneak in and try to find any information or get a tour without drawing eyes. Because I mean, a tour can only go so far.
Yeah, no, it just serves as our ticket in and
Right.
to get a rough layout of the
Because
place.
even if we do get a tour, we're still gonna have to sneak in anyway.
Yeah.
So
Better to know where you're going.
That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. Yeah, yeah, her ward's her little sister.
yeah,
Does she have multiple sisters?
No. Just the
So
one.
that was her ward.
What was her name?
I mean, we knew she was at least
Was it
from
Theodora?
what Baccharis said when. I don't remember if Baccharis ever told me her first name. She said
Could we
her last name is Calcom.
if
And
you
she
searched what the name of the shop was on our net pads, do you think it would say who runs it?
I don't see why I couldn't. I'll try it real quick.
Yeah. Type it up real quick. You managed to search up, and it is listed as the store manager is Theodora Calcom.
So
Theodora?
yeah. You guys were talking to the ward of the Sovereign of War.
well, she didn't seem too fond of her job.
She had said in the past that she did not like her sister, did not like living in the shadow of her sister.
Makes sense.
So what is our plan of attack? Are we going to do the job for the Ekmir Guild? Are we sneaking in, or are we waiting till we can get tours?
I think doing the job for the Agneto Guild would be a good start.
Yeah. Because if he can give us more information on the splitter, that would be probably pretty valuable.
And the more trust we get from the guild, the more trust they put in us.
We need clout, and this gives us clout.
But who knows how long it'll take? We've got 20 days.
This is 1 day of 20.
True. But last time it took us about 2 or 3.
Which we've got
Well, then
3.
the sooner we start.
We've got 3 until the dinner, and that's... If we can get it wrapped up in 3 days,
And we know
And we're going to the, if like I go to the dinner fresh off that, I think it'll mean a lot.
My only worry is we complete one task and they'll immediately give us another and expect
Well,
us
we
to
can
have
turn
it
it
done.
down. We don't have to accept tasks, do we?
No. We could say we are currently busy, but thank you for the offer, and we'll keep it in mind.
Yeah.
It's not like they poked us with their magic, vibrating, going to kill us. Juju.
I mean, and here's the thing: is if it does take more than 2 or 3 days, we just have to leave and come back to it later.
If we can.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that in mind, are we going back to the suburbs?
I think we have to.
I don't think we can set up a meeting without having it done. What do you think, Flint?
Let's finish this job in the morning.
In the morning?
It's late afternoon now, isn't it?
We'll be 5.
Do we want
Okay.
to
We
sleep
can get a
and then
start
leave?
an early start.
Yeah, if we go to bed early now, we get up early and head there.
You look tired. Are you gonna sleep?
Yeah, once I'm done with this book.
Do we need to take the book away from you?
No,
How?
almost done.
When did you last sleep?
last night.
Why
In
do
this,
you look so tired?
Probably because I fought a bunch of people last night. Or early this morning. Wait. No, this is the next day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't have 2 points of exhaustion, I only have 1.
Long rested, yeah.
Is he going to sleep tonight? Can I insight check him?
Sure.
$14. Okay. I'm satisfied.
Will he be able to finish his book with enough time to rest?
Time he's put in, yeah.
Okay.
There's
Can I make
something
a
open
can I make a
up.
calculated guess off of how fast he's reading if he'll actually finish?
Well,
As he's been reading, it's about this much left of the book.
Is there in this technological world, is there still like cursed magic items?
Roll a history check. Or an arcana check, your choice. Depends if you have proficiency in one or the other.
I have proficiency in both, so it's going to be +7 either way, which puts it in 18.
An 18. You've heard stories of items that have severe negative effects, yeah.
Okay.
They're not particularly referred to as cursed things.
Do they have the same D&D quality of not generally not wanting to be given up in the stories?
Some of them do.
Okay.
Some of them do.
That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, when we've been walking and stuff, he'll put it away and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no,
downtime.
I understand. I'm not suspicious
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
book. I'm just, if it comes up in the future, I wanted to make sure I knew. Well,
So we're resting.
going back, getting an early night's sleep.
Wake up bright and early.
Alright.
Does anybody have a weapon that they need extra ammo for?
These guns don't need ammo.
Zirma's like, okay, I'm going to bed. She gets up and walks over to her little like bedroll that she's laid out in the middle of the living room and is just laying down. Closes her eyes. Long resting?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Finishing that book.
Finishing the book. How many hours do you have left?
So I started the day at 14 left.
Okay.
So he'll stay up the extra 2 hours if I get some.
Yeah, it would. You would only get a short rest. So.
Alright.
Are you for real?
He said he was gonna sleep, but didn't say how long.
Didn't say how long he was gonna sleep.
I got a long rest the night before. And then short rest.
Stupid, stupid, stupid barbarian.
I'm just gonna keep raging, but I'm not actually gonna take the time to rest.
At some point, before we go to bed, I walk over to you, Flint, and be like, "Hey, do you have like a throwing axe you use? Do you ever throw your weapon?
Don't make it a habit of throwing my weapon.
Because
But-
it's hard to pick up, right? You
Yeah.
have to go get it after you throw it."
Yeah. So I got these, and I pull out 2 hand axes. I also got this, and I'll pull out a big Dana axe. And I got this with one wood found and pull out a sword.
Okay. If you had to throw one, not had to, if you wanted to throw one because there was something you needed to hit far away, which one would you throw?
Probably the small ones.
The small ones? Okay. I mean, this was your chance if you want to say the big ones. But you said the small ones?
I'm just trying to think about the logistics of throwing a big weapon.
It's up to you.
Logistics.
It's a big word, bro.
It's a big word.
Elbow.
Like this one right here?
So, I'll pull out the Dana axe and so if I throw this, I have to go up and pick it up.
Yes. What if I could fix that?
You can fix that. Put a rope on it so I can just pull it back.
Are you having this conversation in the room?
I mean,
with
yes,
all of
but
us?
faster.
Are you,
That's
at
the
about
only
9
place.
p.m., yeah.
Okay.
Would you like that instead?
That. Sometimes it's a pain to go get my boomerang if I hit my target.
I forgot about the boomerang. Have I seen her use it? I don't think I've seen it.
I used it in the fight, but I think you were downstairs.
Yeah, I was in a
Yeah.
different spot. Wait, do you have a boomerang?
Yeah.
Like the
Pull it
one
out.
where if you throw it the right angle, it goes around and then comes back?
Yeah, but not if I hit someone.
Well, that makes sense. If you hit someone, that doesn't. Okay.
I'll pull
Yeah,
it
no,
out
I'll-
and show 'em.
Can I borrow for the night?
Don't break it.
I won't. Okay. And then for the second half of my long rest, I'm going to infuse it with returning weapon.
You,
Using the silk, I'm going to wrap it around it and then make a magneted glove kind of thing. So when you throw it out, it then magnets back to your hand.
very nice.
Because I can take this off of my confusion and it also grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it.
Very nice. The night comes and goes. Darkness befalls the cities, the sun sets. Clouds roll in, storm front, rain falls. And the fourth day of the week, the Festival of Sovereigns arrives. And you all awake. Hey, neef, 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 neef. Out on the balcony outside of the living room is a quite large seal gull just laying on the balcony. Is anybody out there sleeping? Is Vodia out there?
I'm usually out there.
Yeah. Right next to you, you awake with a seal gull right in your face. Hey! Hey!
I'll reach into my backpack that I was using as a pillow and pull up some fruit and toss it.
It just flops over to the edge of the balcony and then tries to bend itself back and get onto the railing.
I'll go help it.
Oh. Okay. You're a little too small for this. Is a big seal gull. And you try to like lift it up, and it's like trying to like flop its way over the balcony to fall and start flying again, but it can't really get up, and so it's just like bent backwards on the railing.
I'll get you some help. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna wake up Flint and have him help me.
What do you want me to do with this?
Just help her. I think she's choking.
He'll poke her with the bottom of his staff.
Oh,
That he just
pick her up and throw her.
don't want to touch her.
Okay, I'll start like trying to lift her again. And just like glare at Flint.
Flint will start to lift you.
Both of you roll athletics checks for
Oh
me.
no! Oh no! Oh, I'm a halfling luck.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
dear, that still wasn't good.
Oh, yeah, that halfling look really helped that.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's gonna be a 3.
It's gonna be 10 at disadvantage.
Gosh.
I mean,
You lift Vodio, who's trying to grab onto this seal's oily, feathery skin, and it just kind of slides off, and you try again as you kind of try to just like claw game pick the seal gull up, and it like every time you kind of flop the tail off the balcony, it's like niff, niff, niff. It's like bent backwards up the railing, and then slowly just like rolls over onto its back and is like sitting up against the railing, like straight up, just like sitting.
What are we hearing any of this happening?
Yeah, you can
inside?
hear outside.
Can someone shut that seal gull up?
It's Andromeda, my seal girlfriend.
Oh no.
Wonderful.
Were you joking when you said that, or were you?
No,
What if we just
she usually comes and hangs out on my balcony at least like once a week or so.
Did you leave the door open? Can we hear this conversation when you came to
Oh yeah,
the
probably
balcony?
wouldn't close the door.
Okay.
It's just like
We're just struggling
like
out
you can.
there.
It's visible from the living room. You can see it like literally like sitting down, resting its back against the balcony railing.
Andromeda, did you get stuck on the balcony again?
Hey,
Can I go try and lift her up?
roll an athletics check, yeah.
I'm helping.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, roll with
Amazing.
advantage if you'd like then.
Flint is helping.
The teeny tiny halfling is helping me.
She's gonna get stuck.
Okay, I really, please, this would be amazing. That's, oh, I have advantage. It's an 18.
Okay. You grab Andromeda and like lift her by the tail and kind of backflip Andromeda off the balcony. And then it's just like
Do I just like lat drop her?
yeah. You kind of just lat drop the thing off the balcony. It's just
Sorry.
hey.
Oh, okay.
Just far beneath, down in the vertical streets of Merrill Heights, you see Andromeda just like flap away.
Amazing.
Thank God.
How do those things even fly?
I don't know. It really doesn't make sense that they fly, does it?
If it was up here for just a few more minutes, I would have let stand on it.
You can't, Stan can't eat Andromeda, but I'm happy for Stan to eat other seal gulls.
That's fine.
There's
Stan with
one.
us?
Would it be weird for Stan to walk around the streets with us? I guess
We already stick out like a sore thumb.
That's true.
This is very true.
And
Would Stan have
He-
fun in the sewers?
I don't know. Hey, Stan.
Yeah, he just peeks his head over the half door.
Go up with some mealworms. Toss them. Do you want to go to the sewers with us? Toss another mealworm.
You could swim around a lot.
It would be in feces.
he just climbs.
It just slinks onto the floor, slime everywhere, water and slime.
Water and slime.
Just looks around.
You're sexy.
Looks like it.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't have a harness for him anymore. He kind of grew since the last time I put this on him.
Oh, don't worry, I have an idea for that, but
Okay.
it will take some time to make and a lot of material.
Like what? What are you planning on making?
Well, what if we made like some armor for him that had some sort of like insulative seal, so he'd still be in water?
Oh.
It'd keep his moisture in.
Like a wetsuit?
Yes, but like a reverse wetsuit.
Is that Stan? He's
So, a dry
actually,
suit.
Can I make an insight
Yes, a
check
dry suit.
to see if he looks like he's actually understanding?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's an 18.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. He's nodding, and then he's always nodding as Fyodor talks, and then as soon as Flint looks over and looks at him to like imagine armor on him, he stops nodding.
What do you think?
I like that idea.
It would take a lot of material, though, especially to make the armor for it.
Yeah, especially as he got so big.
Yes. So maybe once we get some money.
Right.
V, you want to see what I made?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I put on the glove. It's got some straps over here to make it tighter or smaller, because obviously my hand is a lot bigger than yours. Skinnier, but bigger. Because I'm all lanky.
I'm all linky.
You
And-
know, Vodia is malnourished.
That's true. Maybe not. I don't know. My hand is bigger than yours. Okay, so it shrinks down.
You don't need to compare hand sizes?
I don't know if we have time for this.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
we should.
Right,
Is there like a couch or like a soft chair somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, so I look at the soft chair and see, look, you take it and you throw it like normal. I'm not going to throw it like you throw a boomerang. I'm just going to give it a toss into the couch. And then as soon as it lands or hits something, this will activate, and then you see it fly back into my hand. There you go. And then you can throw it again. There you go.
Beautiful.
Take off the glove and hand it over to you.
She'll put it on. Is it a fingerless glove?
Yes.
Cat crapper style, man. She'll start throwing it at the couch and just watch it come.
Well,
Nice.
since we're all going, how about we head on out?
Will?
Vegan's from the Midwest.
Yeah. All right, I'm head out.
Well, it's about that time.
Suppose I should get going.
Well,
Hit the road.
Watch
I
out
love
for
it.
deer.
I love it.
Are we all ready to go then?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we're
so.
waiting on you, Zegan.
Great. I'm ready to go.
You'll go to the door, and as you get up to walk from the living rooms to the front door of the apartment unit, breaking through the balcony glass are three rollers that roll through the window and then unfold into small armadillos. They look like armadillos, but their back flaps like move around and like pulse. And they look around, and then they waddle over into your kitchen.
I just broke into the window.
What?
Yeah.
They're called the rollers.
Yeah, the rollers, yeah.
What are rollers? Have I seen a roller?
Yeah, one
What?
of the most annoying creatures of the city. Often what results of them are car crashes, deaths of seagulls, and like insurance money collection for windows. Because they are armadillos about yay big.
Are they actually like animals?
Yeah, they're creatures, and their back flaps will like move to like change wind flow, and they'll fall through the city and spin, and then just like hover.
Why?
Why do seals and armadillos fly? These animals do not fly.
Hover.
Are they easy to catch?
Yeah, they're slow. They're pretty slow. They like
Okay.
not when they're hovering around, but they're pretty slow when they go waddling.
I
into
want
the
to go
kitchen.
grab one and throw it at Stan and say, "Here, Stan. There's 2 more over here, bud."
Just runs into the kitchen. You see him just slide across the ground, drifting, trying to get traction, and then just all
A
the
drifting axolotl.
yeah, just a bunch of stuff falls off the countertops from the cabinets. He runs over and just starts like you can hear the crunching of these
Damn.
rollers.
Rollers. I have to call my insurance agent again.
Yeah, this is not the first time.
They should really start making more better reinforcement on their glass.
Yeah.
That's just something that like maybe we should tell your Alashai to get better reinforced glass.
Do you want me to ask him now?
No.
Let's ask him if it's on his agenda. Wait. If it makes him mad, he could just kill you.
Yeah, well, he could just kill me for whatever he wants anyway, so.
Yeah, but like.
Well, how? Are we on a schedule or no?
Yes, we can walk and talk. Huh?
Hey, you guys are walking and talking out of the apartment.
Too far.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
All fixed.
Walking and talking out of the apartment, you close the door behind you and head out towards the suburbs, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
If I message him, we know if he's following us again.
Well, that's true. I'm assuming he's following us anyways.
Ooh, or we could just say, "Hey, you're Alishai. I'm not casting anything. Is getting better glass on your agenda?" Do I hear anything? Do I see anything?
Roll a perception check.
16.
16. You walk, look around, you say that. Nothing
Nothing?
stands out to you, no.
I don't
Let's
know.
be honest, his little clones or minions or whatever.
Yeah, those
I'll
actually
probably
really
be like, hey, write that down, write that down.
freak me out. I'm scared of the Uralishai. Yeah. Did you see when he just there was just a hand that appeared and took that feather from you?
Yeah, I was there.
Well, yeah, but okay, I'm sorry.
He took it from me.
Are we going to the sewers?
Yeah.
You're on your way right now.
Yeah.
Are we going directly to the sewers, or are we trying to find more leads?
I mean, we know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but I thought we dealt with the basilisks that were
The
freezing them.
basilisks,
So
but
why
not
are they? But why are they still
The
going
hag.
missing?
The hag is still baiting people down there.
Yeah.
So what? Is she just killing them now instead of turning them to
Maybe.
stone?
I don't know. I mean,
Maybe.
we'll have to figure that out. I think the only way to figure that out
You
is
saw
if we
that
go down
wall
there.
of nasty ingredients, right?
Yes, I did.
So what if she needed fingernails or fingers or
Yeah, I'm
toes?
sure he saw it. He took ingredients from that wall and made his
Yeah,
potion.
turned himself into goo.
Maybe I could make more
Metro
potions.
was open.
Maybe I could grab more ingredients to make more potions.
Ooh, maybe I could grab some for my healing kit so that I can keep you guys from dying.
Depends if there's, a hag in the room.
Yeah. Well, we need to kill her anyway, right?
That's true.
Yes.
How much attention is Stan drawing?
As you guys have gotten onto a metro car, he takes up most of the walkway to to seats and stuff, and he's like trying his best to like make himself small and like get out of the way for people who
The
are boarding
polite
and getting off.
axolotl who's like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, let me just scooch by ya.
Getting on and off the metro, like he's trying his best, but people are just like staring at the thing. They're not sure what to make of it.
They're looking more at him than they are my bird now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Like
Hey.
staring him down. One little gnome boy goes to pet the Stan, and when Stan goes to turn and look at him, the kid just starts. He just turns and runs away. Didn't touch Stan at all. Stan didn't touch him. Stan's like. Then just tries to go to sleep on the metro ride. Have a couple of transfers, and you make it to the Crowheart suburbs, low in the Paulding district. And you walk the rest of the way. Where are you heading specifically?
Do we want to go in the way we came out last time?
I mean, the only thing with that is if an investigation has happened
Correct.
about that dead body.
Yes. We left the door open so that someone might investigate. We might have lost our way into the sewers. We might need to find a new way in. How about we just go scout out the street, see how it looks over by that house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You head over through the Crowheart suburbs, as you recall them. You make some mental notes. Go ahead and whoever's wants to helmet, roll a survival check or history check. As you try to lead the group.
It's a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you got it. You
Nice.
remember exactly where it is. Straight there. Easily. And as you approach the street, you notice a couple of people. A few, especially near the alley. Roll a perception check.
13.
13. You would quickly notice two humans. One girl, one guy, standing in the entrance of the alley that you guys walked into to get to the building that had the entrance to the sewer. And from the distance that you are, you can't see a bunch of specifics about them, but they're standing at the entrance of that alley.
Okay. Can I just like walk past? Like I'm not trying to go to them, but just like walk past.
Is
That
it you and
alley.
everyone else, or is it you going to split off?
I don't know. I just kind of wanted to do like a walk around to see if anybody was at the house where the sewer entrance, the sewer line was
Sure.
that we went through, or if it looked like anything had been investigated or like something like that. So I'm not like stopping to draw attention. I'm just kind of like
Yep.
walking in
all
a
the way
circle.
around.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. You walk all the way around. You'd go past the alleyway. Yeah. And see that there are another 8 people down the alley. Looking around, 2 of those 8 people are turning the right into the right fork, which you went to towards the building. And as you walk around, nobody else around the perimeter. You see another entrance of the alley, and you can slightly hear people talking down the alley, but you can't make out what they're saying.
I have a random thought. What if I don't know know if everybody else will follow me, but I'm going to try to follow them stealthily, like trying to maintain a distance and try not to draw attention.
Sure. So there are the two that are at the entrance of the alley, and then there were 6 people, and then there were 2 going down the right fork.
Okay.
If you're gonna follow those 2 going down the right fork.
Wait, were the 2 people like at the entrance? Were they just like standing there, like standing guard?
Yeah, they're standing there, but they're talking to each other.
Okay.
Wait, Zegan, are you going to follow them?
I might. My thought is, if the Havi's luring them, what if they're being lured currently?
That's a good point. I think we all should go.
Yes.
Let's try to be quiet though.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going in a different alley entrance? Or are you gonna try to walk through the 2 that are guarding?
Walking around, do I know the area enough where I know another way to get to the alley that...
Well, you did, going around the perimeter, you would have passed another alley entrance.
Okay. Well, then I want to go through a different way to try to avoid those 2 people.
Yeah. You all would enter into a dark alley. Go ahead and roll stealth checks for me.
Can I activate my armor?
Yeah.
Natural.
Nice.
So, total of 25.
25.
7.
Nice.
Sorry.
25.
Or no one can see any of us except for him.
15.
15? Okay.
Dirty 20.
Nice. You all make your way into the alleyway. Quietly. Just the slight squishing of mud beneath your feet.
Between my toes.
And you take a small left turn, and then small right turn to be facing the fork. And you're on the left side of the fork in the alleyway. Just around the corner to the left are the 2 men who went deeper towards your goal. And then you can also see the 6 and the 2 standing guard at the front of the alleyway. Past it, you can see kind of the slight light outside.
Are the 6 moving anywhere? Or are they all just standing there?
They're talking to each other.
Do they look like they're trying to be secretive?
Roll a perception check.
That's an 18.
An 18. You'd see them, and in the dark it'd be even harder to make out. This alley, and a lot of alleys in Crowhearts tend to have metal kind of sheet roofing over the alleyways to keep like the rain sliding out and off onto the streets instead of into alleyways. And you hear them talking. You hear one of them saying, "Yeah, I'm not sure. You saw them come this way. They would've. It's odd that they just left the guy dead here and didn't cover it up. Are you sure it was him? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Egan. No. Yeah, I mean, what he did to that guy, whoever he's with, they really did a number on this guy inside. Yeah. We'll wait and see. It'll be okay.
I don't follow these people down the alley.
You're gonna stop on that?
Yep. And I'm just gonna, like, turn around and head back the way I came.
You all following shortly after Zegan. You're not as far into the alleyway as him. Roll another stealth check for me as you depart.
The dirty 20.
Nice. You turn around, head back to everybody, and you see Zegan like quickly sneaking back towards you.
Once we get far enough away.
Yeah. He sneaks past through you and back out the alleyway.
We have a dilemma. They know my name. I'm guessing it's another mafia. Possibly Villuton. They've pinned this guy's murder on me.
It does kind of look that way.
So we might now have a mafia on looking for us again.
Cool.
So we might need to find a different way into the sewers.
Yeah. Maybe we could ask. Sorry. Sorry.
You're all making your way back out of the alleyways?
Mm-hmm.
Walking and talking. Are you going to try to lay low throughout the streets? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll need another stealth check from everybody.
At least me. I don't know if anybody else is, but
I'd say you can make these charisma stealth checks if you'd like to just act like you don't know Zegan. Zegan himself will have to
24.
roll a bit more of a sleight of hand, dexterity based stealth check.
21.
24, 21.
17.
19.
12.
12.
Do you want me to roll for Stan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll with disadvantage for Stan.
Oh,
Yikes. It's a natural 11.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Stan's like making himself real low and just like slithering through the mud. He's enjoying it. It's actually really nice. He's starting to turn mostly brown at this point, but he's enjoying the fresh air, what it's like out here.
I can't remember his name, but he was at the dive.
The old sack.
Old Sack. I bet we could ask Old Sack.
You think he would know a way into the sewers? Or are you talking about finding out what's circulated about the death of this man?
Probably that, and like where have more of the disappearances been happening at?
Alright, well,
And do you guys want to head to the dive?
I'm
mean,
not talking to him.
For
As
more
well,
information?
all of the houses on the same road should go to the same sewer. I mean, you know
That's
what?
true,
You
but
remember
they all
off
have,
the
like,
ledge,
accesses
off
like
the
that?
ledge where it went down to the long.
Yeah,
All the sewers should lead to that same lower area.
that's true.
Then why?
As long as we're like at least down the road or something.
Mhm. We just have to find a sneaky place to get in, right?
We just have to find a way to get in.
Yeah. Or we could cause a distraction and get in the sewers that way.
Walking through the streets.
Are there
It's a
sewer
pain
grates around?
Roll a perception check.
22.
You step on one.
How big is it? Is it big enough for us all to get down into the
Mud
sewers?
kind of runs a bit into it. It's wide enough to fit one at a time.
Yeah.
But it just descends into darkness.
Could Stan fit through it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's slippy. He is slippy.
Does it look like there's a ladder, or is it just like straight
No ladder.
fall?
It's a great straight fall.
There's two right here.
Can we get the grate up?
Just kind of edges up a bit.
Are there a lot of people around? Is this like a busy road?
You look around. It's kind of a side road in the Crowheart suburbs. There are some people walking around. There's a old woman walking down the road. Her back's turned to you. She's down the road a bit. There's a group of 4 kids playing with mud, throwing mud at each other. Street vendor. Otherwise, it's a pretty dead part of the city, the suburbs for sure.
I could probably clear people out of the area real quick enough, long enough for us to get down there.
The grate kind of slides over to the side a bit, having lifting itself over and sliding.
The
across
grate
the
is
ground.
moving
The
itself.
grate's moving itself?
Mm-hmm.
Your Elisha is moving it.
If you're Alishai, are you moving the grate?
No answer.
Because if so, it's pretty great timing.
Oof. Oof. That's Zirma.
That might be worth saying in his head.
Did you hear me, your Alishai? It's pretty great timing.
Are you
Does
sending
this-
a message at that point?
I am ignoring you. That's what the silent treatment is for. Please.
Oh, okay. Alright. I just want to make sure that it wasn't like a sentient grate.
Hey, so who
That would really
doesn't care
grate
about
my
getting
nerves.
wet? Who doesn't care about getting wet?
I'll go.
Oh, hold on. So Flint will straddle the whole. Take his rope out, tie it around him, and drop the rope down.
I am in like a 20-foot area around us.
Wait, no, I got this.
I'm going to be just walking around and casting prestidigitation and like making it smell like skunk. Just like trying to deter people from coming around.
The kids who are
Or
starting
sewer
to get a little
gas,
clo-
maybe?
Yeah. Kids who are starting to get a little close to you, curious about what you're doing, they start going, "Oh, that big guy stinks." and they run around the
It's
corner.
not the giant axolotl, it's the big guy with the bat.
You don't see Stan anywhere.
Where'd Stan go?
He's the one with the mud now.
It would be Deidre, after doing a bit more looking, that you would see that he's like completely covered in mud, and he like opens his eyes and like looks at you. He's like at your feet, taking up like he just looks like a pile of mud.
Would
on the
you
ground.
prefer mud to just water?
He squints at you.
Okay, so you just seem to be having a great time in the mud.
I mean, who does not have a great time in mud?
Good mud.
And on
Fodia
that-
is going to start descending from the rope.
Wait.
Oh, she'll
Oh,
like
I mean-
she's holding on, looking up at you. She hasn't started her descent yet.
Flint's just like sumo wrestler standing there with the rope around his waist.
Like horse stance, like wide
Over
squat
the-
stance. Oh my gosh!
I mean, I get okay. No, this works.
Roll an
I'm doing
athletics check.
Oh no.
Oof, that's a 9.
Oh
Your
no.
legs start burning
Oh,
bad.
dear.
Mm.
Oh, no.
They start burning bad.
good. I have a solution if you don't want to do this.
We're here right now.
Okay, just stop.
Fodia's gonna climb
Stop.
back up and
Okay.
just stand on the
Just
tree.
climb back up, and you feel
Stan.
so much relief.
Stan, you don't care. You don't care about being wet. Flint, you need to get wet to ice those legs because obviously something was not right there.
As soon as Bodhi gets up, he falls backwards.
Everybody else,
Yeah.
just jump with me, and I'll jump in first, and I'll cast Fairy Fire. Or no, not Fairy Fire. The other F. The other F spell.
Feather falling?
Feather fall.
Oh, wait. I made a mistake.
At least I can see where I'm
No,
going.
look, they're right next to each other. Okay.
He said.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast
Player
Feather
versus
Fall on
player
us
right
five.
now.
Okay,
Uh,
for Zirma,
Can you can only do that on one person.
It's 5.
Really?
Choose up to 5 falling creatures within a range.
Oh.
so you're gonna pick Zirma,
Everybody but
Oh,
Stan
it's
and
fine.
Flint.
Stan,
I was
and
thinking
Flint.
about
Okay,
that. Okay.
cool. So you all kind of like, 2 at a time,
cross your arms, pencil dive in, and slowly until you hit surface, extreme slant, about 30 feet down, and then it just, as soon as you hit ground, it picks up. You start sliding on your feet. I need everyone to roll acrobatics checks for me.
Do I
Nat
need to make
20.
one falling in?
You're gonna jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause I
That's
got
like
nothing
our
else.
fourth at 20 already.
25, not 20.
I have a 24. She rolled a nat 20. I rolled a nat
Wait,
19.
acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics as well. For me.
11.
11,
12.
12.
10.
Stan rolled well.
Stan's fine.
You and Stan, Stan's actually only going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, landing 30 feet down. You're going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As you descend in, you land pretty hard on the slant, and you can faintly see the dark silhouettes of your buddies sliding down in front of you. Deidre, kind of further on in the back of the group of 5, we roll for Yirma as well. Yirma's kind of right in front of you. You see Zegan and Vodia just snowboarding basically down into the darkness, just sliding on their feet. It starts with Fyodor right in front of you. He slips and falls onto his side into the mud, into the goop, and just slides face first. And as he falls, you trip over his ankle and fall, and then Zirma trips over your torso and falls. And all of you just start sliding down. What'd you roll again on acrobatics?
That was a 12 for the first one. Do I need to roll a second one?
A 12 for the landing. Go give me another
This is
one
my
for the
guess.
slide.
That's gonna be 11.
An 11. You sliding in.
Yeah.
You feel Deidre and the lump of other bodies sliding as you're on your feet for a moment. You fall over. All of you are on your back sliding down through this dark sewage
We
chute.
look really cool. Zeke.
Yeah.
Uh,
We're good, though.
you two are like longboarding down a hill, kind of sliding through this.
Yeah, we look cool.
And it's picking up speed. Stan is just belly sliding down behind you. And I am going to need... who jumped in first? Zegan or Vodia?
I probably did.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check for me.
Oh, okay. I think I spoke too soon.
You jinxed
I
it.
did. A 9.
Okay. There comes a fork in the sewage, and it looks like the left side has a grating over it, the right side does not. And as you go and realize, and you try to to change your angle, you run into the grated side and just
It looks like you're not having a great time.
3 points of bludgeoning damage as you run into it. Z, you can go ahead and roll an acrobatics check for me.
Oh dear.
Wait. 14.
14. You see Bodia there last second, and you manage to kind of push yourself off of the left wall of the chute and get onto the right side to try to slide down a more steep, angled chute. And fast enough to react to the grate being there, but not fast enough to stop the new angle, which is a little bit more of a angle down. And you sliding down on your back, your belly, whoever's right behind them, you would see Zeke just start to drop. You all laying down, you start to kind of like lose speed a bit as you get to a more of a steady decline in sewage that's actually closer to like your shins, high ankles. You're laying there on a great booty.
Well,
It's kind of at a
How far
this
ahead
angle.
were we to them?
Not super far ahead.
Okay.
They would.
How
they
far,
would be catching
far
up.
ahead was I to Stan?
Stands at the back.
Would you say, DM, that I had time to peel myself off the grate and try to catch a ride on Stan?
Oh, for sure, because everyone else is coming up on this turn,
Okay.
and since you are going quite a bit slower than Zegan and Vodia were in their very intentional descent, I'd say go ahead and make a group acrobatics check. So Fyodor, Deidre, and Zirma. Flint as well, actually. We're gonna take kind of the mean, the average of these rolls.
24.
24.
22 at disadvantage.
Whoa!
21.
Whoa.
Oh! Whoa! Holy moly! And Zirma rolled an 18. Jeez Louise.
Wow.
That's a really high average.
Wow.
So you all see Vodia. You faintly see Zegan just drop.
Zegan's gone.
And then you see you
Gone with
all
the wind.
have the time to decide whether you're going to turn and try to like redirect your lump of people to go down the right, or try to stop at the grate and like smash Bodhi into the grate. It's like laying on the grate.
Redirect, right? You can't smash
Yeah.
Rhodia. She'll take so much bludgeoning damage.
All right, so you're turning to the right and you.
Everybody lean to the right.
Yeah. You all tilt. G's take you. Your stomach kind of goes up into your chest as it's like going down a pretty steep slide. Stan in the back has the time. He goes over to the fork in the road that you're at and goes and like offers his back to you.
Yeah, I ride Stan.
Oh.
Yeah,
God.
you
I
you
need
hop
art.
on.
I need
go,
art of Vodia.
Go ahead and give me this is your first time, so give me an athletics check.
No. Alright, well, it's been worse, so we'll say it's an 8.
As you hop onto his back, and he is like using his large body to press himself against the walls so he can stay steady and wait for you to climb onto him. You can tell that as you like wrap your legs around, he's trying his best to like anytime you're shifting off balance, he's like correcting it for you to help you stay on. And then once you feel like you have a good grip, he feels pretty steady with you and pivots over onto the right side and then just dive bombs into the sewage, following after the group. Zegan.
She'll give us a holler.
Yeah, what am I doing?
You're getting to a good like steep
I'm
black
not sure.
diamond angle.
Yeah.
You're at a good
Yeah,
like
that's way too
65
cool.
70 degree drop.
I'm about to just splat.
Give me another acrobatics check.
Come on. 19.
A 19 is really good. You see a pretty large piece of rubble that must have missed the grating, and you move your feet to the side and manage to dodge it. And you see a small shape of what looks like a seal gull that has somehow got itself lodged in here, and you jump over it on your way down. This is, and it's starting to, the speed is getting really uncomfortable, and you can hear everyone behind you quite a ways back. Whee!
Yeah.
Everybody who's kind of like sitting on the ride, go ahead and roll acrobatics check.
Is that
together.
including me now
Yeah.
on Stan? Alright.
Well, Stan, you also get Stan's roll to help your averages.
Did you say athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, sorry.
Okay. That's an 8.
9.
9.
11.
Come through.
11.
Oof!
Oh man, you guys are.
8 for Zirma. You all
The dice have spoken.
The first to have to fell, Theodore, you hit a pretty large, hardened piece of mud, and it launches you and everyone else in the cluster with you up into the air. This shaft is now getting out to be like, it's only like 5 feet wide, but it's much taller. And you bounce off the rubble. You get pretty high and land on your back. Descend. The fall gets worse for you as well. So you'd probably fall a good 2 points of bludgeoning damage for you. As everyone else will kind of descend at a less intense decline. And then finally, Zegan. You see and hear loud sound of water, liquid, down. And quickly approaching you is a drop.
Seeing this,
Mm-hmm.
would you say that I have enough reaction time to cast levitate on myself and get up off of the, like, levitate off the chute that we're on?
Yeah.
Using the chute to just, like, push off.
Yeah. Levitate.
I'm using something to push off of.
Yeah. You would be able to push off of the ground. You still have all that inertia moving forward. But, yes, you would be able to not fall.
Inertia is a property of matter.
What? Isn't he made of matter?
Inertia is a property of matter. Bill nuts.
No! How could this happen? Yeah. You keep kind of going forward, and so you start to hit the top of the chute a bit, and slide down the top of the chute, and then coast out into the center of a large expanse. All of you, roll a perception check for me.
All of us?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take the advantage.
That was
8.
18.
I wish I could say
11.
18 after that 8.
One.
Deidre, you'd see it. You would have a moment to hear the rushing of water and the sound of the chute opening up.
There's a drop, there's a drop, there's a drop, there's a drop.
And you drop out.
Falling?
Yeah.
How far?
I'm giving a hoot.
Wiping some sludge off of your eyes.
Ew, sewer
get pink
sludge.
eye.
It's,
Oh no. We're okay.
You're in the air, experiencing the initial, almost a slow motion, the initial
That
G's.
Tingle,
of
stomach
that's,
tingle.
That stomach tingle of what looks like a 40-foot drop.
Okay. I'm gonna wait like an instant. Wait for everybody to be in that area.
Mm-hmm. You see Zegan in the air above you, like just floating, kind of
He's not
careening.
falling though.
No, he's not falling. He's just kind of careening through the air.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Featherfall again
Okay.
on everybody except for Stan
No.
and Zegan.
Okay.
Am I? So I'm on stand.
Yeah, you're on Stan.
So would you take her off of Stan?
I'm okay. Yeah. What do you?
That's up to Obi. I'm not sure. I would have the
On
same.
you're
my
gonna cast it on everyone but Stan
and Zegan.
and Zegan. That's okay. Yeah. Stan. So you fall slower all of a sudden. Stan. just keeps plummeting past all of you. Some of you get hit by him as he passes by, and then you hear a splash. As your eyes start to adjust, you can see 40 feet below is a sludge river in a giant metal kind of half tube semi-pipe. And you slowly float down and make contact with the sludge.
Is Stan okay?
Stan peeks up above the liquid and is paddling against the current and staying with everyone. He's pretty easy for him to do.
Oh man.
You are a good 40 feet up.
Can I push off of above me to lower myself?
It'd be pretty far. You can't quite reach it. Yeah. You are near a small other chute on the other side of this large, just black expanse.
Cody's gonna try to climb back on Stan.
Sure. Stan takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Actually, no, 4 points of bludgeoning damage from landing in the water.
You want me to keep track of that?
Yeah, if you could.
If I'm nearing another one, can I push off of it?
Yeah, you could push off and start heading down towards everyone.
Trying to push myself at
Yeah.
a diagonal down.
Yeah. You'd float down slowly and manage to catch up to everyone who's now in the river sludge, caught up in the current. Now, Vodia managed to grab onto Stan. Go ahead. I need Flint, Fyodor, Deidre, and Zirma to all make athletics checks to swim.
Oh yay, we're good at those.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20, nice.
Could have been 24, but
Here we go. 13.
13, okay.
That is going to be a 3.
No.
Zero rolled a 15. So, you all see Zegan.
We all know that Fyodor is the strongest of all of us.
Oh yeah.
Floating back down into the light. You can see Zegan into your field of vision, I should say, not necessarily the light. You can vaguely make out his silhouette kind of floating down to you all. It is dark down here. I think you're the only one with dark vision right now, Fyodor, and you. Flint, you managed to wade and go against the current. Deidre and Fyodor, as you try to push yourselves through the sludge, you find that it's much more difficult to swim in than water would be.
I wonder why.
And the current starts to take you.
Stan does have dark vision.
Has dark vision?
Yep.
Nice.
Is there a wall on either side of the...
Yeah. There is. Stan does his best to try to go over and actually above 10, below 10, above 10, below 10, below 10. He's gonna go over to you and he's gonna try to catch you in his tail and keep going against the current to make sure everyone's together. He can't reach over to you.
Can I try and grab a wall or something?
Sure. Yeah. Roll an athletics check for me.
You just made me
If
do
I
that.
notice that I am getting close
Mhm.
to the water, can I try to can I see what it's the tube that it's on and try to stop myself from getting into the water with levitate?
You would
try to find something to just
you could
lock
try
onto.
to launch yourself off from the surface tension of the sewage, but otherwise you're just gonna fly straight into the sewage.
Okay,
So
go ahead and do that.
yeah, go ahead and give me a acrobatics check to see if you can time it right.
Okay. 13.
13. You see it, and then you feel it on your foot, and you try your best, slap against it, and it slows you a bit to where only your thighs get into the sewage. But at this point, its momentum is starting to push you along with it. You see everyone. Flint, you see Zegan starting to kind of turn and start floating along on the top of the sludge. Not in it, just like his legs turn and then just start getting carried along with the current. What are you all doing?
Close enough for me to grab him?
Yeah, you'd be close enough.
Yeah, I'll grab him.
Okay, go ahead. Give me an athletics check.
Grab me.
Yeah. That's going to be a 12.
Yeah, that would be enough. That'd be enough to grab onto his leg.
You're floating away.
Yeah, you were kind of floating away with the sludge.
Yeah. And then with my other hand, I'm going to toss my rope to Vodia. Hold on to one end still.
Ow.
Okay.
I rolled a natural.
Try to bring him in.
Natural 1.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna lose Deidre in the
It starts
sludge.
getting really difficult for you to try to keep up with everyone. And soon it gets to be 5 feet, 10 feet, and that you are getting carried away by the current. You're above
Are you
water.
screaming? Do we hear
You can tread, you're above water,
Yeah.
you just can't go against the current.
Because I can't see.
Shit!
Yeah.
Literally.
Are you saying anything? What are
Yeah,
you guys doing?
I'm like, some help here would be
If I-
great.
If I hear her,
Stan, can you get me to the wall? And if he swims me over to the wall, I'm sure I can just grab and hold.
That's
Yep.
what I tried to do.
He gets you over to the wall, and then Stan is going to go and try to retrieve
that's
you.
what I was gonna say. I was gonna
With Vodia on his back.
But you
and the
also were
rope.
trying to stop yourself.
I've got
Yeah.
you.
Where I'm
I've
already
got you.
Are
I'm
you
stuck.
tying
gonna
the rope
just
around
get
my
towed
waist.
along by the rope?
Huh?
Are you gonna just get
Well,
towed
I'm
around? Yeah.
using the rope to get everyone connected together so no one starts to
Good
float
call.
away.
Yeah.
Hence why I throw it to Vodia because she's on Stan's back.
Yep.
Stan, you feel something grab your leg. And it kind of starts tugging you down into the liquid. And then you turn and it's just Stan like trying to like pull you against the current and like go backwards towards everyone. And he helps you hold on to
Amazing.
his side.
Okay. Thanks, Stan. You're the best.
You just kind of bubbles come up from the sewage. Yeah.
Bubbles.
Everyone has been stopped from getting taken away.
A giant aquatic creature with us.
What
Phew.
would you like to do here in this sewage river?
Is there a ledge?
You can hear as the sewage falls from multiple different spouting
Do we
points
see
into
there was
this tube and misses the tube in some places and just goes straight down into the darkness below.
Do
I feel like there was a bridge.
do
There
I
was.
recognize this area at all from like seeing it above before?
You would
Or-
recognize the layout that the sewage the sewage system is built for outsets to fall into larger rivers that take it down.
Do I know if this leads to the plant? What was it called? The thingy. The place.
Yeah,
Water
the
treatment.
water treatment.
Yeah,
plant.
the water treatment.
Go ahead and roll a survival check. And then Theodore with dark vision, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. Disadvantage is dim light.
It's gonna be an 11.
11.
I think mine's an 11 too, but let me double check that. Perception.
Just literally trying to wipe
13.
the crap out of my eyes.
13. You would faintly, very, very faintly see upstream a metal bridge. Upstream.
Guys, upstream, there is the bridge, I think.
And you would guess that maybe it would take you to the water treatment plant?
Maybe. You haven't gone this direction. You know the bridge is over there. You know that this is the same river that you fought the old woman in. What would you like to do?
Is the current pulling us in the direction of the bridge?
No, opposite. The bridge is upstream.
I'm gonna ask Stan. Do you think you can get us to the bridge?
He looks around at everybody. He goes and he's gonna go ahead and make an athletics check to see if he can try to pull everyone against the current.
Can we try to swim with him and help?
Sure, this will give him advantage if you all help.
Yep.
To swim with him.
I'm holding
And
the
Zegan's
rope.
not much weight anyway, because he's levitating. He's weightless. So. Ooh, with advantage, CJ. Oh, it's a 19 plus his athletics, which I think is like a +3 or something. If you want to double check for me.
Is athletics strength or
Strength
+0?
+0. 19's still real good. He manages to slowly, very, very slowly, get you guys to go against the current up at a slight angle. Slowly, slowly, slowly. About 3 minutes of pretty hard paddling for him. That gets you underneath the bridge.
Is Zegan still levitating?
Yeah.
How long does levitate
It's a
last?
10 minute.
Nice. Yeah,
Where
you still have
are
7
you?
minutes left.
Where are you?
He's grabbing onto my leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dragging him along.
Can you push off of Stan and tie
I
the
might be
rope
able
to the bridge?
Yeah, if I focus on Stan, can I push myself back up?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you'd be able to. You'd give it a.
So
leap.
if whoever has the rope, you have
Yeah,
the
I
end of
do.
the rope. Before I push off, I'll motion to you to give me the end of the rope.
You wouldn't be able to pull us with you, though.
No.
So
So everyone
Wait,
just
everyone's
like,
like,
Oh wait, you have the other end, don't you?
yes.
yeah.
Well,
and
I'll
then
have to
we're
let
all
go
holding
and
it.
just
Yeah.
hold on to Stan.
we're all kind of holding on to it. So we'll have to
Yeah.
lock arms.
I'll just hand you some rope that I have.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bonus rope.
Bonus rope.
Bonus
And
rope.
So you guys
How long
don't
is the
have
rope
to-
you got?
I'll toss it.
How long is the rope you got?
Oh, I should look at that.
Usually it's 50 feet.
Yeah, it's the standard rope. 50 feet.
50 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. So if she hands me her rope, then I'll levitate up to the bridge and grab onto the bridge.
Give me an acrobatics check as you float up towards the bridge. Hey, small, miss small, big boy.
10. The worst one yet.
You go floating towards the bridge, arms out, rope in hand. You go to grab the bar, and your fingers grab on. Your momentum's a bit much, more than you thought it would be, and your fingers slip from being wet, and you start
Going.
going.
Okay. It's a concentration. So can I stop?
Well, wait. Isn't one person holding onto the other end of the rope?
No, she gave me her extra.
She gave all of it.
She
Yeah,
gave me the
okay.
extra
Okay.
rope.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So can I just stop
Like,
concentration
we can have a
and
Zegan
fall on
balloon.
the bridge?
Yeah, you can do that.
I know,
Yeah.
I thought about that, but I was like, I didn't
No, you're good.
specify.
Yeah,
so-
only about 5 feet above the bridge, you drop concentration. Give me an acrobatics check just to see how cool you look.
Please. Oh, yeah, that's a 24.
Oh yeah, you look super cool. You're floating up. Your back is to the
We roll
bridge.
good when it doesn't
realize
matter.
your fingers slip. You miss it, and you start kind of floating. Your back goes to the bridge, and then you drop concentration, and you fall forward and land 3-point landing.
Yeah.
Too bad we're
Super
all down
good
from
under the
the
ground.
As it lands, I'll tie it and
Mhm.
drop the end of the rope
Sure. Yeah.
to everybody.
Yeah. You tie up the end nice and tight, and drop it down for everybody, and it hangs about 3 feet above the surface of the sludge.
I haven't thought past this point.
I'm gonna tie the rope that Zegan just through down to the rope that everyone is hanging on.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice and tight.
Nice and tight. Double knot. Some sailor knots.
Yeah, some sailor knots, some fishing line knots.
Yeah, some good tight knots.
That's good. I won't make you roll a survival check for it. It's okay.
Thank you.
So-
Merciful.
The rope is hanging from the bridge now.
Flint will hold on to where the knot is and start helping everyone up to the rope.
Okay.
Start climbing.
Yeah. So you'd have help on your first of 3 athletics checks on the way up. So who's going first?
I'll go first because I'm right there. Oh boy, jeez. This is bad.
Athletics.
I hate
Theodore's
athletics.
never getting out of this.
Oh,
river.
I'm a halfling, so halfling blood. Not much better though, because I rolled a 3, so that's gonna be a 1.
With advantage?
Yeah, with advantage.
Because Flint's
Yeah.
helping you.
Oh wait.
Sure.
Wait, no, I get advantage. Okay, well that's still not great, but it's better than a 1. That's gonna be 7.
A 7.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You get
Oh no, I dropped my tire. There it is.
you get about 5 feet up above the water, lose your grip, and splash back in.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
I could try next.
Try.
Rock climbing was
or-
never my biggest.
Or I could try to go and we could like pull people up.
Like tie it around their waist down here and pull.
You think?
I want to give it a try. first.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check with advantage as Flint helps you onto the rope and up. Flint, you're just tall enough to stand.
Okay, so I can
The
touch
sludge.
bottom.
Yeah,
Okay.
just tall enough. Like your tiptoes.
I believe that is a 9.
You grab on, and you just start pulling yourself up, and it's like... But you got a little further than Vodia did.
Use your legs, guys.
They haven't been using their legs. It was all arms. They were trying with only their arms.
Oh, am I supposed to like pinch the rope against one foot with the other foot?
Yeah, kind of like wrap it around a little bit. So.
Okay.
Let,
I know how to climb rope. I just don't trust Zegan.
okay.
What do you think, Zirma?
I try.
Yeah.
I try.
She's gonna get it.
Of course.
Oh, God. She also rolled a 1 and a 2. So she grabs on, and she's like, trying to use her legs. And she gets,
Our
like...
ropes are doors.
She gets like 4 feet up, and she just
Ropes
starts
are
like
very
violently
short.
shaking, trying to hold on. And she falls into the sludge, grabs onto the rope again, onto Stan. Wow. Harder than it looks.
Well, I guess it's my turn to try.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check with advantage, guys.
Come on. Come on. I threw a seal gull off the railing this morning.
So,
A 13.
A 13, yes!
That's
The
above
first
10.
double digit.
Yes, a 13.
I rolled a 6 and an 11, so.
Your muscles
I
strain
rolled a
against
12.
Yeah.
it's work. It's hard, but you grab on. You use Flint's advice. You wrap your legs around the rope and you inchworm up, and you manage to inchworm up about 20 feet.
And it's 50 feet.
Give me another athletics check.
Oh my god.
Actually, it's 53 feet from Stan.
This is insane.
14.
Oh.
Oh boy.
You strain. It's getting really difficult now.
Yeah.
And you grab.
It's
inchworm,
damp, yeah.
Grab inchworm, and you're going very small increments, and then You stop and take a breather. That was about another 15 feet that you managed to go up. So,
We got another 18 feet left.
give me one more
Oh my god.
athletics check
Come on.
for the final.
Come on, dice gods. Give it to me, please.
Your
Can
grip
I
is screaming at you.
can I give myself advantage by using prestidigitation to get rid of the slickness of the rope? Because I'm assuming the rope is somewhat
is.
damp.
It is damp, and since that's a fantastic idea, I'll allow it.
Yes.
Yeah. Feel me now. One.
No.
Oh, it failed you.
Nope. It didn't work.
Nope, rope.
It's the no bro.
You dry, and you think, okay, not much further. Gotta push. You make the mistake, and you try to reach over hand to start your next run, and you lose your grip, and you start. Your hands start burning down the road.
Oh,
you hanging
the
on?
rug burn.
Or are you going to hang on to try to stop yourself from descending, or are you going to drop from the pain?
I'm gonna try and stop myself.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh my gosh. It's so rough.
You gotta muscle your way out.
I'm
Yeah.
the only one that saved myself, and I'm the least helpful of all of us.
You said
That is a 21.
Noise.
Yeah.
Nice. Very, very good.
Ooh, my hands hurt. Though.
You
My hands hurt.
you drop
Think about it like
5 feet from the pain.
Yep.
From it's hard to keep your grip, but you
Yeah.
clench and you grab your feet real tight and you just really hold on. You stop yourself from sliding down. You're gonna take 1 point of, let's call it, slashing damage
Yeah.
from rope burn on your hands.
For sure.
But you're still on the rope.
All right.
You're still also haven't dropped down past your final athletics check.
Oh my gosh. So you still just
So go ahead and give another athletics check to see if you can make it the rest of the way back up.
Okay. Will you let me do the prestidigitation thing again, or no? If not, it's totally good. But no, it's kind of cheesing it. Okay.
Okay.
No. Okay. That is a 15.
That's what you need. As your muscles scream at you,
Yeah.
you inchworm all the way up to the top and make it to the bridge where Zegan stands watching and waiting.
Oh gods, I almost died like 15 times.
really.
Yeah.
Would-
Yeah.
Would you be
Yeah.
able to pull the rope up and tie knots in it to
Yeah.
make it easier?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Wait a minute.
It's like
Here's an inspiration token.
Oh!
What?
You got some inspiration there.
Amazing.
And go ahead and
Okay,
the
yeah.
two of you, if you want to roll a survival check to see if you can tie knots all the way through. With advantage, because you're together.
Okay, do you want one of us to roll it, or
With advantage, or both of you taking the higher roll, whichever.
are you good at tying knots and surviving
I
things?
have +0, so.
Okay, do you want me to do it then?
With advantage.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
just standing
if you
there
have
like
a better.
watching all of us. He's like,
17.
17.
18, sorry.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good. You take some time to tie knots in the rope all the way down. And you drop it.
Okay.
Who's next?
I'll try to go again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage. Flint's helping you, and there's also knots in the rope.
Okie. Okay.
Never gonna make it up even with advantage.
Half the luck, baby.
You got me, buddy.
I rolled 2
Inspiration.
9s. Actually, I rolled a 9 and then I rolled a 1.
I'm
and then I
so
rolled a 9
stupid.
again. But that's gonna
It's
be
all
a
good.
7.
A 7.
your muscles are fried. You grab onto the rope and you don't even start up. You're like, no, there's no way. You just like go. Like I gotta get a breather.
Yeah,
I gotta
fair.
rest for a second.
Just chill on
Stan's just
Stan.
kind of like coasting through the water. Yeah.
Maybe with the rope I'll be able to do it this time. Let's go.
I believe in you, Fyodor, and I will inspire.
That's a D6.
Yup.
Let's use for Giacomo.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna have to burn through all of my
Advantage.
bardic inspirations
Just to get everyone
just to
up
get
to
everybody
the-
up this rope.
No.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
No, that's not gonna make it.
Ropes are our doors. That's
That was
beautiful.
a 1 and a 5, and I have a -3.
Fyodor, you grab on.
Negative
you feel,
negative
or
2.
you feel the knots in the rope, and you realize might not help all that much.
I wasn't even able to climb up the rope.
Climb
With the knots in it, so.
unable to get really out of the water,
Is-
and you just
Is there like a ladder ahead or anything that I can
Oh my
see?
god.
Like a
If
ladder.
there's a
ladder right
ladder,
here.
I'm going to
go
die.
ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh my gosh! There's a ladder, and we this whole thing.
That's gonna be a 24. I'm going to kill you.
No, there's no
Okay.
ladder. There's no ladder up to this bridge.
Should we just have them like tie a rope around themselves
Around them, and
and we can pull them up?
I mean, I'm not really that strong, but I
You know, I
tried
climbed
to.
up the rope. I
Yeah.
threw a seal gull off a porch.
Use leverage. Use leverage. All right. I guess we can try. I'll
Tie
yell-
the rope.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
yell down. Someone tie the rope around you, and we'll try to pull you up.
I mean, if that is the stretch, should we send Flint up first?
Or do you send the lightest one?
Yeah,
And then you
because
start adding numbers.
If
Yeah.
we send him, then he could probably
Yeah,
help pull
I'll-
people up.
I'll
better.
go up first because I'm not strong, but I'm stronger than Fyodor.
Hey.
And she weighs next to
And I
nothing.
weighed it, yeah. Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
first.
All right.
gonna be
If
able
you
to get
stand on
Stan.
Flint's back, you'll be high enough to tie yourself onto the rope.
Okay.
You can tie. Go ahead. Give me a survival check.
Alright.
This is the worst.
An 11.
You fashion a little loop knot so your foot can go in the bottom.
Just stand in it.
So you can like hang, like get your foot in the bottom and like stand
Holding
on
her
it.
by the foot.
And she's on.
Okay, that
Hold
means
on.
we have to roll really high. So
All
you can...
right, here we go. Go ahead and give me 2 athletics checks from
Please
both.
don't
Just
kill
one
me.
athletics check from both of you. Here to start, as this is going to be 2 at
A 12.
a 12. Okay, and for you,
A 17.
nice. You start pulling and realize, oh yeah, this is quite a bit easier. And you manage to get Vodia about halfway up. Go ahead and give me another athletics check. This is just far enough that it can't be done in one athletics check. There's just so much strain.
That's a 9 for me. So. We're never gonna get out of this freaking sewer.
5 and 9?
Yeah.
That's a total of 14. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have to both roll below 10 for the, like, you have to roll bad. Like, I mean, like, in a
I only have
total
a plus
together
2 to my
below
athletics.
14. You pull her the rest of the way up, and Brody is now on the bridge with you.
Okay. I'll throw the rope back
Yep.
down. The knot's already in it.
Am I taking more damage since I have like open rope wounds?
It hurts,
Okay.
but you're not taking
Okay.
damage yet. But it hurts.
Okay.
It wasn't enough to, like, cause blood.
Okay.
To start
Am I feeling any pain?
from grabbing onto the rope?
No, like using my entire self to try to, like, raise up someone with
Hoist.
weight. I know that I have something damaged
In his
me,
side.
and I'm
It
wondering.
hurts. But you're not taking any damage. It hurts. But it like,
Should we take the end of the second rope?
in your
Tie it
lower,
around Stan so
up right above your hip on the left,
Stan has a way up.
sharp, deep pain.
Okay.
as you lift.
Okay.
Who's
We have
coming
more
next?
than enough rope to.
I think it should either be Fyodor or Zirma.
Oh, I forgot Zirma was there. Where's the
Because they're
blade?
going to be the lightest again.
Zirma will go. And go ahead and roll all three of you.
Oh boy.
Athletics checks.
Okay,
This will be
okay.
exponentially easier for you all as
10.
10,
6.
6. All right, that's enough. You pull Zirma all the way up, and she's going to help you.
Alright.
Who's next up?
Alright, I'll go next.
You.
Oh, that's a 9.
14.
Okay. 4.
Oh yeah, you guys managed to do it. With this many people, you heave, hold. It's difficult, but you managed to finally get Fyodor up as
Now
well.
it's just
Now
Flint
it is the heavy
and
ones.
Mm-hmm.
Flint and Stan.
Flint will tie the rope around Stan
Okay.
because opposable thumbs.
Is there a metal railing or
Yeah.
something?
Here,
We
yeah,
put it
hold on.
instead of just directly over the ledge. Let's put it over the railing
Oh.
and then pull down on it as if
Oh.
to give it more leverage.
Yeah, there's metal railing. You could do that. Right? Actually, roll a perception check.
Freaking pulley just hanging there.
A fishing net.
We roll good for stuff that doesn't matter. And that's an 8.
An 8. Looking around doesn't look like anything that could make that much more easier than just putting
Okay.
hanging it over the side. However, the knots in the rope would make that very difficult, so you'll have to unknot it.
That's true.
Yeah.
In that case, you
So-
take the time to unknot all the knots.
Now let's give it a try.
Okay.
Wait, have we pulled up Flint yet?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
He
Real
tied
quick.
Stan on first.
Real quick, I'll shout down again. Hey, Flint and Stan can't fly, can he?
No, he doesn't have wings.
I was just making sure. I mean, crazier things have happened. You know, the seagulls
That's fair.
and the rollers.
Oh yeah. No, he can't. He can't fly.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Everybody, athletics
Oh,
check to
thank
see if we
God.
can get.
16.
You should still be inspired.
I
A
am.
9.
I rolled a 16.
8.
14 for Zirma.
15.
Oh.
Wow.
With a -3.
Yeah, a 9.
Okay, very nice. That's actually 14, 16. Yeah, that's well over 40, so that's enough to get
Math.
Stan on. So you, he's really heavy, and you have to take a few breaks halfway up here. Yeah. And you get him up more, and then you finally get him up and over the railing. Untie him and send the rope down for Flint. And
Alright.
with everybody up, athletics check. Don't worry about it. As you tug Flint all the way up onto the bridge above the sewage.
I'd be happy if I never see another rope in my entire life.
Well, what a ride, guys. That was fun, wasn't it?
It was great.
Is everybody else all right?
Is that it's awful.
Ow.
Deidre, do you mind cleaning us up?
Yeah, I'm gonna be casting prestidigitation on everybody. I'm just gonna take 10 minutes and do it. Are you proud of us, Uralishai?
There's no answer.
I know you're there. I don't care anymore. Covered in shit. My hands are burning. They've had shit put into them. I'm done. Congratulations. I hope you're at least laughing and getting some enjoyment out of this because I am not.
You get everyone clean with prestidigitation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And from here, you remember pretty well which direction to go.
Well, onward and downward.
Yes, yes.
Let's go.
Through the halls.
As we're walking through the halls, does it look like there's been any more foot traffic? Like, are there things dropped, like items, like dropped along the way, or
Like
like
turds.
footprints or anything like that?
Roll a survival check. Or a perception check. Actually, perception check.
Perception.
Looking down the
No,
That's
not
a
the dead
12.
goldfish.
No,
No?
nothing new.
Okay.
Just a stray poop. Oh no, we're gonna walk past where Flint.
Not even.
Yes, you
orc
do
footprints.
walk past a rank corner.
Right
Absolutely
for the
rank.
sewers.
Dry shit. Dry poop.
Wait,
Yeah.
Flint, when you pooped the last time, did you poop in the water or on land?
Well, you see, I used the wall to lean up against, so I.
Flint, are those your turds? Do those look familiar to you?
Yes, the place for sure.
Yeah, it smells like.
No!
So let's walk a little bit faster through there.
Ah, just dry heaving. We just need to record like 5 minutes of us all fake dry heaving.
I don't think we do. I don't think we need to record that.
Yes. You make it to the floor, Grady. Did you come up not a day ago? A day and a half ago.
Well, here's the ladder.
Here we go. Who wants to go first? Is anybody good at like seeing in the dark?
I can see in the dark.
Okay.
Zerma, do you still have your flashlight?
Mm-hmm.
You as well have that.
Do you want to go first and I can come down
Okay.
after you?
Yeah.
We can both see. So, using the flashlight. Alright.
Turns it back off.
Little skates.
And you descend into the darkness.
Quietly.
Indeed.
Okay.
And far, far beneath you, with you with dark vision, you can see the dark, silhouetted outline of the water treatment plant that you had visited 2 days ago. And that's where we're going to leave off. Before we play once again, buddies. Good stuff. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining us once again. It was wonderful having you. And we'll keep at it. Keep coming. Thank you, guys.
See ya.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Not only on YouTube, but also on Twitch.
Yeah.
Hey.